Hello and welcome back to Race Recap. My name is Jackson. Last weekend we had the F1 drivers racing in Barcelona in Spain. Now let's take a look at the track for Spain and Barcelona. If you want to take a look at it and pause the video a little bit more, of course, 3 sectors, the 2 DRS zones, and the front stretch here, of course, down here in the pit road, off to the side on the front stretch. 16 turns around this circuit in Barcelona. Now the race, 16 turns, made 66 laps. On the first lap, actually, there was an incident involving the 44 Lewis Hamilton, the defending 2 years ago champion, and then Kevin Magnussen in the Haas 20. Then he made contact and Magnussen went off into the gravel. Both of them had a puncture from the tire damage, and they both had to make unscheduled pit stops and lost lots of time. And then there was no caution when the 55 of Carlos Sainz and the Ferrari went spinning off track in turn number 4 and dropped him down the leaderboard. Then there was no caution when frontrunner, the 1, Max Verstappen, he made the same mistake Carlos Sainz did again in turn number 4. He went off, fortunately did not lose as many spots as Sainz did, kind of was able to spin it but keep it heading straight through the gravel and drop back to 4th. And then lastly, there was only one other incident and it was no caution, so no safety cars this race. It happened when the 18 of Pierre Gasly and the AlphaTauri made contact with the Aston Martin of Lance Stroll in the 18, which sent Stroll for a spin and dropped him back to 17th. And then the checkers in this race went to the 1 of Max Verstappen. He was able to fight his way back up through the field and take the win. And there was a Red Bull 1-2, Sergio Perez coming in second, and Mercedes on the leaderboard, or for the podium this is, and it went to the 63 of George Russell. And if you're wondering where Charles Leclerc was, well, he had some mechanical failures about lap 27, 30 area during that first pit cycle, and that took him out of the race, which means Max Verstappen has reclaimed the lead in the championship. Well, that's all for Race Recap. Come join us in about a week when we go to the famous street circuit in Monte Carlo.